Hi, hello there. Welcome back to my channel. If you've been before, thank you for joining me today. My name is Annie. I hope you're having a wonderful day. So today, husband and I, we are back out into the garden and we've got a brand new DIY coming your way. So the project for today is a folding away potting table. So if you've seen my previous video where we built a deck in the back garden, I do some planting every now and then. I enjoy being out in the garden, but I have limited space to do so. Therefore, I always wanted a potting table, and my husband came up with an idea to build one on the side panel of our newly built deck. Now, the time is coming up to almost noon, so it's 11:45, and it started off a bit cooler this morning, but the temperature is slowly rising. My husband is currently out in the garden. We've got everything set up. We've cross-checked our numbers and measurements. So I'm going to take you back out into the garden now and show you where we are now. We've got our tools and equipment set up, ready to go. Let's go outside. That's 74 and 45.
So what's the height?
The height is 74.
So the length is 45.
Yeah.
So 5 inches. 5 inches.
Top to bottom is 74. Sideways is 45. We are now outside, as you can see. What a gorgeous day. So yes, again, we are double checking, triple checking our numbers, making sure that we've got the absolute correct measurement for everything we need. So at this point, husband is showing me how to use this power tool here. It's the very first time that I'm using this particular one. I am so sorry guys about this little plant in the way. I hope you can more or less see what we are doing. So after the safety briefs and instruction from husband, I think I am confident enough to crack on with it. Normally, to do the job that hubby is doing at the moment, we would use a table saw. But hey, we didn't have one at this time, so we improvised and used a circular saw. Oh, and maybe you've noted the fabulous carpenter belt around my husband's waist. It was his birthday this week and I gifted this to him. Hopefully he's not going to lose anything now. Notice that when husband is cutting this piece of wood here, the machine didn't go all the way through the wood, so he had to make some adjustment. Now, it's very important when you are doing this. As you can see, he's taking the battery out. So every time you are readjusting your power tool, make sure to remove your battery or cut off the power supply. Safety is above all. Ooh, not bad with a circular saw. Come on then, husband. Chop chop. 2 more to go. He looks pleased with that one too. So over here, husband is using the famous triangle square thingy to make sure that the blade is set at 45 degrees. Because even though the machine is marked at 45 at the base of it, it can still be off. So with the use of square clamps, husband is making sure that everything stays nice and square. So this here is the wood preserver that we are going to use for the wood today, and it's the same preserver we used on our decking floorings. These are also the brushes that I'll be using to apply the preserver onto the wood. And while I carry on working, husband is over there on his phone conducting business as usual. And oh, I've got some grapes to snack on. Yummy! Just feel it in my toes.
Oh, alright. They only just seem to keep my toes.
There's a logic to my madness. So now that my planks have dried after applying 2 coats of my preserver, it is now time to assemble my table. So the part where I'm currently screwing is the bottom part of my table. You will see in a moment when I flip it over, you could see that my table will have a border. This is to prevent my pots from falling over. At this point, husband is attaching the hinges for my table, and yes, it's going to be attached onto the deck. And my potting table is up and ready, so it's looking really lovely against the grey on our side panel for our decking. And yeah, there's plenty of room on there for me to do all my potting. The table itself, the hinges can hold up to 150 kilos of my pots. Husband over here is lifting it up into position and placing some of my flower pots on top. As you can see, my table has a border all around it, so that it prevents anything from falling onto the ground. Thumbs up, well done. I'm really happy with that. And now he's going to click it down back against the wall of our decking, so it's out of the way and there's plenty of space for me to walk up and down to the gate and back. Bravo, well done. Husband was on a roll, so we had a spare piece of wood and he came up with an idea to build a bench for the rest of my flower pots that you can see just behind him there. So, another DIY completed. Thank you for joining me today and my husband around our garden, building my beautiful, fabulous planting table. Finally, I have a planting table. I'm so thankful. Anyway, thank you again for joining me today. If you've enjoyed my content, do give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm a sweaty Betty at this moment. I'm really tired. It's been so hot today, but it's been really, really great and fun. I'm going to head up and have a shower and chill out for the rest of the evening. Thank you again. Until next time, guys, get out there and what? Do what you love. Bye for now.